Hey guys, welcome back to Assalamualaikum. So it is live. This is so exciting. Let's just quickly hit exchange, see what's happening here. So we can see here, we can see the price of LUNC. We are up 1.792%. It's a fairly okay chart in my opinion. Let's just see how well we can read through it. There isn't any sort of indicators just yet, but you know what? Honestly, this is a good start for an exchange. It seems to run fairly smoothly. I don't know how quickly it updates or the refresh rate, but we'll see more of those things later on. We can see down here below, of course, we can go from LUNC to LUNC, UST, and Terra. Those are the first three things that we do start with, which is amazing to see. So let's just quickly try out a transaction and see how that works out. So I'm just going to do about 10,000, 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 1,000, yeah. So 10,000. Let's convert over to Terra. So as you can see here for the 10,000, it does convert over to 30.73 Terra. And by the way, I do want to show the chart for this. I think it's pretty cool. So let's just quickly show it right here. So when you hit Terra, it does, obviously everything's currently blank because it just started. But with that being said, it starts at 0.040475, which is huge. Now, that being said, let's just have a quick look. I don't want to do Terra. I want to do LUNC over here. Let's see what the slippage is for it. So the slippage tolerance is 0.5%. The spread is 0%, which is interesting. Let's hit confirm order and see what else we can see here. So we'll receive 30.73487. The output is estimated, or at least expected, for 30.735. Where 1 LUNC equals 0.0031 Terra. So let's see how this works. Oh, by the way, very bottom, liquidity provider fee, 0.3%. Not bad at all. And I did just enter in my information to be able to carry out the transaction. So we're broadcasting. It's been about 15 seconds now, hoping this isn't going to fail on me here. It did fail on me. Okay, let's try again. So even after a second try, it does seem to be failing. I assume it's probably just due to the massive amount of volume that's currently going through the DEX right now. So we'll try it again in a little bit. Let's see what else other options we have here. So we have the liquidity option, which of course just means that you get to pair. So let's see what we can pair here. So total LP tokens, we put in LUNC plus USDC. Let's see if this works out. I'm going to try and put in roughly about 10,000 or about 5.83 and just see how that plays out. Now, of course, keep in mind, this is the version 1 build, and considering they've just launched, there's going to be a whole bunch of things that are going to need to be solved, right? So what's really interesting here is, by the way, is the liquidity to pool tokens that are already in there. So there's about 2.2 million USDC and about 383 million LUNC already in this pool, which is massive in itself. So it doesn't look like I can add it just yet. Trying to refresh here. Maybe I'll be able to fix some of the issues that I'm experiencing. So once more, let's try this out. Okay, so I can hit add liquidity this time, I think. Here we go. So as you can see, it did work out. Entered in the password, send multiple tokens, confirmed. Now let's just jump over here. And of course, we got the check mark, which is fantastic to see. So with that being said, my liquidity, now let's see if we can see our pool here or if we need to go somewhere else. Of course, I'm learning this as I go along, just like I'm sure everybody's watching here. So you can see here, 58.231 USDC, 9,980 LUNC, obviously after the fee taken. So with that, by adding liquidity, you'll earn proportional fees to your share of the pool on all trades for this pair. Fees are added to the pool, accrue in real time. So I don't know if necessarily I wanted to do LUNC for it, but I'm having a massive balance of Terra, as you can see here. I do think adding in a bit more to the pool for Terra would be ideal. So I'm going to add another 10,000 just to help out the cause. But yeah, I think that's that. While I do that, let's just have a look at everything else we have here. We'll look at earned. So you can do Terra staking and Terra farming here. So let's have a quick look at what Terra staking entails. So 934,222.946 Terra have been staked. The APR return on is 16% on a lock period of 14 days with a total stake of 96,000. But 16%, there's the 90 days, which doesn't look like, yes, then there's the 19% one for 90 days, 24% one for 180 days, total stake is 38.79. And then, of course, for 60%, and here seems to be where the majority of the lock period comes in, the 834,276 Terra. So my Terra in all of these, of course, is 0. I'm going to just try it out really quickly. I'll do a 16% just to see what that looks like. So as mentioned, I have about 1679 here. So let me just put in 400 and see how this goes. So it was a success in terms of staking. Let's head back and see. Successfully staked 400. So it is going to 16% APR on a lock period of 14 days. So I'm curious to see, and I'll update this again in 14 days to see how that's coming along. Now let's jump over here to Terraforming and see what that's all about. So the TVL, or the total value locked, LP farming 0.003. I don't think that's been updated, but let's have a look. Wow. This is an interesting one. So the LUNC Terra APR sitting at 3,471%. Obviously, that's because the whole volume is just almost nothing present here. The total staked, 389,000. I just don't think these have been updated. There's also USD Terra that you can lock up here. And LUNC USD you can also lock up. So I think that's everything that is on the exchange so far. There's a developer point of create a token and create a pool. I'm going to have a quick look at that. I don't think it's available just yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to come along later, which is going to be really interesting to both be able to create a pool as well as a token on the DEX. So heading back to the exchange here, we can see we're now up 1.962%. I do want to try it just one more time really quickly. I hope this works. Let's just go. I don't even have that much LUNC actually available, so I don't quite know if this will work here, but let's just pause this. And it worked, guys. We swapped 49.90 for 15.3 Terra. That is fantastic to see. Let's just jump over here to the Terra price, which I hope is going up because I just traded it, right? So we can see we're at 0.040631. So I believe that's everything. If you do want to sign up yourself, so all you need to do is go on terraport.finance, and then of course over here, just sign and disconnect or connect your wallet. Super easy to do. Thanks for listening. I'll update you guys soon. And this is some really exciting times.